My name's Glenn Crawford. My business is called Crawford's Classic Car Care, and my business is all about looking after people's old vehicles such as these. I call them cherished cars, so they're vehicles of a particular age that people love. I think the whole scheme is ill-advised and very regrettable, and I'm afraid what it has done is driven a bit of a wedge between the fors and against camps in Bridport. But I put myself firmly on the side of what I would call on the side of the town, and I would aim to retain this as a trading estate, smarten it up, make it look nice, but preserve all of the jobs that are here. People talk about regeneration. The estate doesn't need regeneration. What it needs is smartening.
I started trading here about just over 2 years ago now, with a small unit, and fell in love with the actual whole eclectic feel of this area. We have 35 traders down here. We've expanded from 20 to 35. We have a very happy, eclectic mix of people, objects, and have a great time down here. I think it's very important that it should stay this way. We need to create more employment in this town to keep it vibrant. The tourist attraction here, I mean, the vintage market last year was attracting thousands of people the last Sunday of every month. And people like the Bull Hotel, local B&Bs, local restaurants and other shops all benefited from that. So we do add to the economy of the town. Obviously there will be some redevelopment on the site, but things like the Stover building, which have historic points in the town, should be restored and actually made into good use again, rather than demolished and made into houses.
What we do is we make kite kits. These we sell to schools and clubs and associations for children to make their own kite and then to go and fly them. What we love about St Michael's is that it's very accessible for us, and it's a fantastic place to be and work and have a studio and to do what we do, and the inspiration you get from the other people around here is just fantastic. I think everybody here gets things from everybody else, and we're just grateful to be here and like it if there could be another 100 businesses here. It'd be brilliant.
My name's Mike Farmer, and this is Wessex Wines, which has been here for about 17 years now. My main gripe is that I feel that the estate should be for employment rather than trying to mix in houses. I think it's a recipe for disaster, and I think the estate will rue the day when they manage to force through what is in essence bad planning, and agreed to be bad planning by an enormous majority of people.
I'm an illustrator. I've been in the studios here for about 7 years now. I work for magazines and newspapers mainly. I work for The Guardian, The Telegraph, The New Yorker, The New York Times, The LA Times, and I do work in Europe and South America as well. I think Bridport and this area is great for all sorts really, including vintage stuff and all that. It's an exciting part of the town that should be kept and encouraged. The point of a brownfield site is that it's got other businesses. There are furniture makers, there are kite makers, there are car enthusiasts. There's a mixture, and I think that's really healthy.
Yes, I've been designing contemporary furniture for the last 20 years, which encompasses one-off work, sculptural work, fitted furniture, and in recent years a bit more architectural work as well. I understand their need to develop the site. Whether it is right or not to have 100 living units so close to a series of workshops, I doubt very much.
The business is called Bridport Timber and Flooring Limited. We do oak flooring, engineered and solid oak. We stock Farrenball paint and papers, timber, hardwood, sheet material, MDF, that kind of thing. For us, it would affect us quite dramatically because we'd have to move from our premises. If it was a mixed residential and light industrial or commercial, it kind of wouldn't totally fit us as we presently are, because we do a lot of cutting, a bit of noise, so it wouldn't, on that front it probably wouldn't work. And we quite like the fact that it's still a working wood yard as well, so it would affect it, yeah, quite considerably adversely.
This business has been here for 35 years, trading from the estate. Myself, I've been here for 7.5 years. A lot of jobs and a lot of businesses are going to be lost as a consequence of this redevelopment. Once the new development is here, the existing businesses that managed to survive trading from a building site for 2 years will become extinct, because once housing is evolved, you're going to get complaints with noise and that type of thing, and the existing businesses will eventually be forced out. So it's catastrophic for all businesses on the estate.
My name's Robert Ridge, lived in Bridport all my life, and I've been running the Trick Factory here since 1999, so we're just over 13 years old now. It's mostly been good fun, a lot of hard work. The subject of housing being near to the skate park, or the area that we're meant to be able to occupy on the new development, a big question mark over that. There's inevitably a lot of sound with this, so there's all the implications of the noise, the sound, the sound of skateboards and lots of people sort of having fun. We've already had people in to measure the noise volumes here. So again, it's just another uncertainty. Those that are for the development, have they done all their homework? Because I'm certainly not convinced they have. Some of the councillors who have been quite vocal, quite supportive of the development, I would really love to meet them or invite them down here, and for them to look at what we have, and for them to provide us with perhaps solutions or alternatives. Another question one might or an issue one might throw into it is that we need more local economy, jobs, and if the estate is not able to accommodate say small industry that generates a certain amount of noise due to the housing, then again we have a conflict of interest there. So again, trying to take it all on board, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of question marks. Is it for the better? I'm not sure. I don't ever like trying to blow my own trumpet, and I'd like to share that with all that have helped over the years, and thank them also. So yeah, we're here, and we want to continue to be here in some form or another, for some time to come.